Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Chesafield on the campus of Ohio University, where today Bobcat TV brings you this women's soccer installation of the Battle of the Bricks between the Ohio University Bobcats and the Miami University Redhawks. I'm Cameron Up alongside my partner Samantha Garcia. Samantha, we like to think that these athletes take every game the same, but today is just a special one for the Bobcats.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Cameron, it's senior night here at Chesafield. 7 seniors are going to be leaving this Bobcat team, all who have put up amazing numbers. But again, you got to take it one game at a time. Tonight, they are playing the Miami Redhawks, like you mentioned earlier on. But this Redhawk team has been doing pretty well. I think for the Bobcats, it's really going to be up to the defense and the goalie. We know Sam Wexel so far this season, she has a huge save percentage of 8.15. And with 44 saves along that, she has only allowed 10 goals past her so far this season through a handful of games. Ohio's sitting at 9-3-1. In MAC action, they're 5-1 as they're going to take on the Redhawks again. Cameron, kind of tell me what the keys of the game are going to be for both of these teams to come out on top.
Well, for sure for Ohio, it's going to be keeping the ball. You know, the Miami Redhawks can't score if they don't have the ball, so as much possession as you can get. We saw in a few games, though, however, Ohio had the majority of the possession and just couldn't knock the door down with the goal. That'll be the key, and Abby Townsend is for sure the catalyst for knocking in goals.
Yeah, like we heard earlier, she is one of those 7 seniors that are going to be leaving us, and she's had more goals than I would say you and I could ever put up in a 4-year span. But again, her up top is going to be dangerous. I think for this Redhawk team, who's really going to give her a run for her money, is a sophomore, Haley Anspach out of Medina, Ohio. So far, she has 3 goals, 5 assists. But Cameron, the number that's really killing me is the shots. 46 shots, not only on goal, but on target. So she's definitely going to be one that the defense is going to have to break down.
Looks like we're just about ready to get underway. As you mentioned, the Bobcats come in with a record of 9-3-1. They are 5-1-0 in the MAC. That puts them atop the MAC standings. And a win today could sure go a long way towards hosting those MAC tournament games.
Yeah, especially in soccer, you're kicking the ball. That when the ball's in the air, it moves so much with the wind. So we're definitely going to have to walk you guys how that's going to affect tonight's game.
We are underway from Chesafield. Miami takes the ball and moves it around the back line. Miami being very patient here with this opening possession. Down the far touchline. Starting lineup for the Bobcats, number 1, Sam Wexel in goal. Number 2, Paige Knorr. Number 3, Olivia Sensky. Number 4, Maeve Maloney. Number 6, Isabella Ganaki. Number 10, Haley Miller. Number 14, Ella Bianca. Number 15, Taylor Dickerson. Number 16, Abby Townsend. Number 24, Carson Prigge. And number 26, Morgan Kalika. The Bobcats are coached by Aaron Rodgers in his 9th season. He is assisted by Courtney Wilzer.
And for Miami, starting in goal is Izzy Vakara. We talked about her having some high numbers and save percentages. She is a transfer from Fairmount State, but stayed with the Redhawks ever since.
Here come the Redhawks. Into the box. Good defense there by number 3, Olivia Sensky. That ball's out over the touchline, and it'll be a Miami throw on the far side. Defended there by Miller. Miller wins the free kick, and Ohio will have it coming out.
And that's something that Miller does very well this season. She is just one of those girls that know how to body the ball and win those 50-50 chances. Again, you see her winning that one, but the Redhawks not happy in bringing her down. But again, a free kick. Olivia Sensky to take this. She plays the center back position, and wow, is she just an absolute unit back there. Does not allow really anything past her. We heard that Sam Wexel has 8 shutouts on the season so far. You know that the defense definitely has to help through that.
Here's Kalika from the right back position, moving up through the middle. That one's given away, though. Redhawks will look to go the other way. Long ball trapped up near the top. Brought back and now moved over to the far touchline. Defended there by Knorr. Knorr does a good job to shield the ball. Looks to clear, but it's over the far touchline.
And Morgan Kalika is one of those defenders that we've seen. Another one of the seniors. We know that Ohio is going to lose a little bit of their strength in the back, but we know that Aaron Rodgers has good stuff.
Cross into the middle, saved by Wexel and turned away. Ohio looking to gain possession here. Here's Townsend with the 50-50 ball. Headed back. Back to Townsend here on the near touchline. Townsend surveys. Bobcats looking to switch fields here. They do. Here's Miller. To the far touchline, intercepted though by the Miami defender. Here's Maloney. Maloney to Miller. Working it over to Townsend. Townsend tries to get the through ball through, but Miami defender is there. Ow. Miami looking to counter. Through ball looking for the far side. But that's easily collected and played back to Wexel. Wexel down the far touchline, that's out of play, and it'll be a Miami throw. 41 minutes remaining here in this first half. Still no score. On the half turn. Ball goes in, defended well there over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for Wexel.
And what a chance there from Emily Sexton out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So far through 15 games, she's got a goal and an assist to her name and 23 shots also collected on that one as she looks eager to maybe find the back of the net.
Ohio trying to play out of the back. Here's Knorr. They switch it through the back. Kalika. Try to get it into the middle, but it's defended there well by the Red Hawks. Ohio regains possession. Space here for the Bobcats to try and do something here. Ball goes to the far side. Miller whips it in and defended well by the Red Hawks, but it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats.
And a couple good battles from 26 for the Bobcats. Morgan Kalika. I'm not going to stop saying her name this season. She has done so well at just really not letting anything pass her. You see that she steps, but she steps in the right direction. She never reaches too far. It's just one of those players that really knows how to hold possession.
Nora, the ball in. It's for Dickerson. Tries to head it on goal. Nothing doing. Here's a chance for the Bobcats. Center defended well, though, and cleared away for the Red Hawks. Bobcats gain possession. Back to Wexel. Headed into the air. Collected there by Bianco. Wexel clears their lines. Here's Townsend. Nora down the far side. There could be things on here for the Bobcats. Here's Nor. Tries to play it into the corner. Off the corner flag, and it'll be a throw-in deep for the Red Hawks.
And that duo between Nor and Townsend is absolutely lethal on that left side. Abby Townsend, one of those players that, you know, a lot of her plays come from that 1v1 action and sending her down the line. Nor knows exactly where to place that ball. That time, though, a little bit of a miscommunication, but the recipe is there.
Samantha, the Bobcats will try and keep the Red Hawks deep here on this deep throw-in. That throw-in awarded to the Red Hawks.
And you got to think that the wind is playing maybe a tiny factor in this game so far. I mean, it's kind of died down a bit, but definitely that ball is moving a little bit harder.
Prigge trying to find her player up top, but nothing doing. She gets it back. Out to Dickerson on the right flank. Dickerson tries to take on her defender into that far corner. It'll be an Ohio throw-in. That goes in. Ball whipped in. Shot, nothing doing. Here's Knorr. Knorr whips it into the box. Townsend tries to put it on frame. It'll be a corner for the Bobcats.
In the first corner kick of the game, coming 14 minutes into this one. Again, the Bobcats are really dominant on the corner kick. They have almost all of their guys up there. They're going to keep Paige, Knorr, and Kalika in the backfield to watch that one stray Red Hawk, but the corner kicks are always lethal for the Bobcats.
And swinging ball. Tried to head it on frame. Nothing there. Second chance opportunity blocked. Here's Ganaki on the right flank. Working on her defender. Gets free. Tries to send a cross in. Dickerson deflects it in the air. Bobcats still have it. Here's Knorr. Knorr whips it in for Ganaki. Nothing there. Here's Dickerson. Red Hawks trying to get out. They'll regain possession here and look to counter. Big ball into that right corner. The shot is relatively harmless and collected by Wexel. Dickerson fighting for the 50-50 ball, but it's back to the back line. Back to Wexel. Sends it forward for Dickerson. Overshot her just a bit. Here's Kalika. Kalika looking for the through ball. She's got Townsend. Shot is just wide, and it'll be coming out for the Red Hawks.
And what a chance that was for Abby. A little outside of the zone in between the posts, but she is not going to shy away from a kick like that.
Red Hawks take the goal kick short.
And again, like we talked about, Cameron, it's senior day. I don't want to say senior night because the sun is still peeking out. But Chesafield, it's packed. I don't think there's any room to sit. Only standing room left available. But it's good to see everyone come out and support the Bobcats.
Miller looking for Dickerson. That one just over her head. But as you've said, Samantha, Ohio with the majority of the attacking chances here in this first half with 34-20 to go.
Yeah, only 2 shots on goal for Miami against Ohio's 8. Maybe one of those shots, like you mentioned earlier, was a little soft. Don't know if it could do much, but still. Head coach for the Miami Redhawks is Courtney Simmons, her 4th year as a head coach, alongside her coaching staff, Kim McGowan and Ben Williams. All have been on this team for a good while. This team looked to rebuild their program a few years ago, and definitely Courtney Simmons has to be proud of the way that her team has turned out. Like we talked about, they are still positive in the MAC, 4-3. On top of that, 7 wins, 5 losses. And Cameron, their schedule was very tough this year, and to come out still positive, it's a good thing to see.
Here's Kalika. Going down that right flank, trying to look for Dickerson, but it's sent away. Throw in for Ohio. Throwing it in will be Bianco. No, I'm sorry. It'll be Kalika to throw it in. Here's Dickerson. Shielding. Back to Kalika. Here's Ganaki. Ohio working 1-2 touch football to the tee. They go back to Wexel, trying to switch through the back. Miami won't let them. Here's Wexel. Switching to the other side for Miller.
And now a little overcast we see here. The clouds are starting to come over. Still no rain. We haven't felt it yet. But 32 minutes left in this first half of play. It's still a long time to go and scoreless if you're just tuning in.
Here's Miller picking it up. Ganaki. Sent over to the near touchline. Here's Kolika. Now Townsend with it on the right flank. Townsend tries to whip an early ball in. It's deflected. Townsend working on 2 defenders now. Almost the nutmeg there to the pleasure of the Ohio fans.
Ohio really seeming to work this right side a little bit more. Maybe because Taylor Dickerson is in now. She's only recorded 1 goal so far. She's looking for number 2, and her teammates are definitely pushing her a little bit more to try and find the back of the net.
Ball played centrally for Miller. Miller out wide. It's with Prigge. Prigge sends one into the box. Head in, and it's off the crossbar. Second chance opportunity cleared by the Red Hawks.
What a chance for Maeve Maloney. A header goal would have been exceptional. Again, another reason that Vicari for that Red Hawks is starting. That was off her back foot. She had to jump and just touch the rubber off of her gloves. What a save.
And after all that, Miami will have a throw in deep in their own territory. Played down the touchline. Foul awarded to the Red Hawks, and now have a free kick deep.
Very little penalties so far through 15 minutes. Obviously, that will change soon. We know both teams are very aggressive front playing.
Miami plays it across the back line. Tried to play it forward, but there's nobody there. They play it back to Wexel. Wexel to Ganaki. Over to here's Prigge, back to Wexel. Wexel looking for the far side. It's over the head of Knorr, and the Red Hawks will have a throw-in. Here's Miller with space. Finds Maloney. Just out of bounds, and the Red Hawks will have a throw-in.
And the Red Hawks spacing has been very well so far. They are keeping their shape, not really losing it. Bobcats looking almost like they're sinking back a time.
Kerr has it intercepted. Kolika over to the Ganaki. Here's Kolika again. Dickerson. Miller fighting for the 50-50 ball, but she'll foul, and the Miami Red Hawks will have a free kick just around midfield. 28.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Here's Miami now, trying to threaten. Back to the back line. Ball is played over the byline, and Ohio will have a throw-in. It'll be Wexel to take.
It's the first day
Here's
of
Wexel.
fall. It's the first day of fall here, really, in Athens. We haven't seen a lot of colder weather, maybe the mornings, but usually by now it's getting kind of hot, but I am chilly up here, Cameron.
Yeah, that's right. We've had some unseasonably warm weather here in Athens lately, but it's starting to feel a little bit more like fall. Bobcats trying to threaten. It's stifled there by the Miami defense. It'll be Ohio's throw-in. They take it quickly. It's with Miller. One there by the Redhawks. Here's Ganaki fighting for the 50-50 ball. It's picked up there by Miami. Miami with space here. Somewhat of a wasteful pass there from Miami, and Ohio will have it on the far touchline.
Yeah, the junior defender, Browen Sears, out of Dublin, Ohio, wearing the number 23 jersey today. She's part of that defensive squad back there that really knows how to protect that ball, and they're really just giving the goalie an easy time today. But the Bobcats are still pushing up.
Here's Miller. Maloney. Ganaki shielding. Back over to Knorr. Bobcats swing it over to the other side. Here's Kolika. Kolika trying to dart through that middle of the field. Here's Maloney on the half turn. Gets it over to Townsend. Townsend might look to take her defender on. Gets it on her left foot. Cross there is deflected, but she gets it back. Townsend tries the Ronaldo chop, but it's stifled there by the Miami defender. It'll be Miami's throw-in.
I don't know if I agree with that no call there on that last one. Really looked like, again, Sears had her wrapped around her arm, not letting Abby get the ball, but the play must go on.
Sensky plays it back for Wexel. Wexel almost had it stolen there, but gets the pass away. Prigge. Trying to find Townsend. Back to Wexel. Wexel swings it over to the near touchline. It's with Kolika. Pass intended for Ganaki is intercepted there, and the chance outside of the box is just wide. Ohio will have a goal kick. It'll be Wexel.
And what a chance for Sexton there. She had all the space in the world, but took that shot right outside the white lines. But a few chances that Ohio has kind of slipped up, and the Redhawks have taken advantage of it. Thankfully, no goals have been scored if you're a Bobcat fan, but if you're a Redhawks, they're getting close to finding the back of the net here.
Miami attacker on the half turn. Looked like she might have been fouled there. That one's deflected by Ohio. They finally get it out. Kolika sends it up. Miller traps it. Here's Maloney. Back to Kolika. Kolika tries the big ball, but mishits it. Miami will try and swing it through the back. Tried to play it up that far touchline, but Knorr takes care of it. Townsend now. Back to Knorr. In for Prigge. Sends it back to Kolika. Prigge again in the middle. Shielded the Red Hawk defender well there for a second, but it's eventually intercepted. And a free kick. We'll have the Bobcats with a free kick coming out.
McKenna Morrison now for the Redhawks in that front line, really using what's left in the tank to try and get something here. A nice move on Sensky to really dish her out.
Here's Dickerson now. Dickerson looking to make something happen. Nice move there. Kolika tries to whip it in. It's on frame, just high, and it'll be a goal kick for the Redhawks.
I would say that's a tad more than just high on that one, Cameron. Maybe 4 feet, if you will. If you think that's a tad, oh boy. As substitutions come on, looks like Maeve Maloney and Taylor Dickerson out, and some new sets of legs are going to come into the game.
Looks like Townsend will be moved over to this near side. Number 7, Madison Clayton in for the Bobcats. She pressures this ball here. 22 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in this first half. No score here yet, but the Bobcats have had the majority of the attacking chances. Through ball, looking for that far touchline. Defended here by Knorr. Good defending there, and it's picked up by Ganaki. Back to Knorr. Sent over to Townsend. Townsend looking for Clayton. That ball sent high into the middle. Miller tried to win the 50-50. Again, the second ball was won by Miller. Here's Kolika. Tried to look for Prigge, but it's won there by the Redhawks. Knorr will collect this. Over to the near touchline to Kolika. Miller looking for Townsend there, but it's intercepted. That'll be a foul. Redhawks free kick.
Getting knocked to the ground there was Sears, as she has had some great defensive stop, but also had her fair share on the attacking half.
Redhawks looking to attack up this far touchline. Almost won there by the Bobcats a few times. Clayton's in the area. Collected by Kolika. Out wide to Townsend. Townsend, a great move. Leaves number 26 for the Redhawks in the dust, and she's still with it. This time for Kolika. Back to Townsend. Prigge fighting for it. Redhawks have it on the near touchline. Kolika defending well. Redhawks trying to swing it. Clayton gets it out wide. Here's Miller. Miller back out to the near side to Townsend. Townsend cuts it in. Gets it into the box with the left foot. Clayton with her back to the goal. Defended well there by the Redhawks, and they'll clear it.
And neither team really able to answer the knocks at the door. They're getting chances but cannot find the back of the net. The score still sits at 0-0. Both teams are very offensively driven, as much as I talk about the Ohio defense kind of being the star of the show. When you have Abby Townsend up there with Maeve Maloney, I mean, it's just dangerous.
Clayton gets it to Townsend. Kolika. Back in for Clayton. Townsend the through ball. It's for Miller. Could be things on here for the Bobcats. Miller sends a cross in. Deflected by the Redhawks. Here's Knorr with the left-handed shot, and it's saved by the Miami goalkeeper.
And a nice left foot there from Knorr on that left side. She usually shoots right, but that one-timer with the left, that was a beautiful shot.
Redhawks with it in the back. Long ball collected by Knorr. Knorr still with it. Plays it back to Wexel. Sensky. Back to Wexel. Bobcats looking to build from the back. Finding Townsend. Back out to Kolika. Townsend has it stolen away. Great defending there by Sensky, but it was offside. Flag is up on the far side, and the free kick will go to the Bobcats.
Christina DeMarco, number 25, a senior on this Miami Redhawks team. She is kind of leading that frontline offense, but giving Olivia Sensky no room to do much.
Here come the Bobcats on that far side. Ball whipped in. Deflected by the Redhawks. Miller with the sliding challenge. It goes out of play. It'll be a Redhawk throw-in. Subs will come in for both teams.
And this is Miami's first substitution of the game. Coming off is DeMarco. Alongside, it looks like Marley Crash. Or Kara Kerr, number 26, out of Evanston, Illinois. Got an assist on the team as a forward, but not making a lot of noise. Haley Miller is going to come out and rest her legs. She has had 5 or 6 really great runs so far in the first half.
Kolika leaves the defender in the dust. Takes on another, but that time it's collected by the Redhawks and sent away. Bianco tried to take possession, but it'll be a throw-in for the Redhawks, 16 minutes remaining here in this first half. No score still.
Beinecke, one of those subs that came in as she takes that throw in.
Miami running at defenders now. The shot deflected, cleared off the line by the Bobcats. That looks like Knorr who cleared it off the line. Such a big save for the Bobcats. The Redhawks almost drew first blood here with 15 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it went just under the elbow of Wexel there, but Nora was there to clean it up. Great stop by her.
Here come the Redhawks now on the half turn. Shot is deflected. Here's Kolika. Bobcats trying to break out. Kolika looking for Clayton, but it's collected there by the Redhawks. Long ball, but the flag is up on the far side, and the Bobcats will have a free kick.
Morrison, 3 goals through 14 games played for her as she gets almost a chance, just a boot off sides there.
Ella Bianco to take the free kick. Sends it long, looking for Clayton. Headed away, but Kolika collects it. Kolika to Townsend. Townsend working down the near touchline. Cuts it in. Got it on her left foot. That ball played for Clayton, but it's over the byline, and it'll be a goal kick for the Redhawks. 14 minutes remaining now here in this first half. 0-0 score.
And that substitution is Allie Campanella, a freshman out of Hudson, Ohio. She's going to come play that midfield position. Maybe a little too much sauce on that dish there, but good intentions.
Won by the Bobcats. They get it up top to Clayton. Clayton trying to shield, but it's won by the Redhawks. Clayton still working. It's with Campanella. Sends it over to Kolika. Kolika off the dribble. Good through ball here for Townsend. Townsend, the left-footed shot, hooking, and it almost went in, but it's just wide. Goal kick for the Redhawks.
And what a chance there for Madison Clayton, Pittsburgh native, for her to just tap that one in. She has not seen too many goals this season, but she's looking for one here.
Redhawks. Here comes a through ball. Knorr defending. Redhawk gets away. Good challenge in there in the box. It'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats.
And what a chance there for Anspach. That was the player earlier, Cameron, that I said Bobcats need to look out for, and what a chance there for her. But Sensky just showing another reason why she wears that captain's badge. Good stop there by her. But what a chance there for the Red Hawks to come out.
Substitutions here for the Bobcats. Kolika will make way for number 8, Olivia Darrow. Also coming into the game is number 20, Reagan Berg. 11 minutes left here in this first half. Bobcats have had a lot of attacking chances. They're looking to draw first blood here before the half. Clayton tried to head it. Bobcats send it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Miami trying to swing it around the back. Clayton defending there. That long ball will go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Played up the line. Collision there between two Bobcats. And Miami will go the other way. Chance here for the Red Hawks. Gets it onto her left foot. The shot is deflected away, but it'll be a corner for the Red Hawks.
The first corner kick for Miami so far in today's game. But Anspach came in as a sub later on in that half, and she has just been absolutely electric, getting 2 chances. But again, Sensky just is really a rock wall back there.
Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. A lot of Red Hawks around the goalie, Wexel. Ball comes in the near post. Right foot shot is wide. Bobcats will have a goal kick.
Just now in single digits left in this game. Just knocked down to under 10 minutes left to go. This game is still scoreless.
Wexel sends it away. Flicked on there.
And the referee really just letting both of these teams play out. Hasn't really called a lot except for 2.
Red Hawks get the interception in a dangerous area. They're trying to counter, but that pass is Aaron. It'll be over the goal line for a goal kick. Substitution here for the Red Hawks.
Coming off is Julia Hoffman. Coming in to take her place looks like Haley Matthews out of Huntsville, North Carolina. And really, everyone knows that Wexel has that huge boot on her, as this one's going to go right about the 45-yard line.
Nord sends it forward. Clayton chasing after it. Almost gets there, but the goalkeeper is able to collect it. Miami have been more threatening here in the second half of this first half. It'll be a throw in for the Red Hawks. They'll get another one. That was deflected out of play by the Bobcats. Headed up in the air, collected for the Bobcats. Sent forward. Berg chasing.
Again, Vakari just so comfortable with that ball on her foot, especially as a goalie. You tend to see them kind of just kick that ball away, but she takes possession on that one.
Looked like a promising move there for the Redhawks, but it's stifled by the Bobcats. Here's Ganaki, I'm sorry. Nor defending here. Well done to keep herself in between her player and the ball. She wins it there. Nor still dribbling. She's fouled from behind. It'll be a Bobcat free kick. Bobcat fans wanting a yellow card there.
And honestly surprised with that one. That was from McKenna Morrison. She really just came from behind, took out the knees. Thankfully, Nora's able to get up and move around, but not a smart play there.
Sensky to put it back in play. She sends it forward. Flicked on there for Clayton. Clayton sends it out wide. Cleared away by the Redhawks. Sensky sends it up, but it can't be trapped there by Tostevin. Bobcats back in possession. They send it back to Wexel and restart. 6 minutes remaining here in this first half. No score here from Athens.
Miami just pressing up really high, almost playing a man coverage in the half. Just getting really close to any defenders, really making Ohio work for their passes.
Sensky wins the 50-50 ball, but it's collected by the Redhawks. Good turn there.
Oh, and it looks like they're going to call a penalty close in the box, but it's actually going to be taken back to about, looks like the 30-yard line. Oh, what a chance. Again, Anspach just one-on-one with Wexel as she gets brought down. To take this is King.
This could be the breakthrough that the Redhawks were looking for. They'll have a set piece. They'll be able to loft it in just around that penalty spot. Wexel sets up the one-player wall. It'll be Clayton standing 10 yards away. Ball lofted in. The header is saved by Wexel. Big chance for the Redhawks there is stifled by Wexel.
Again, another chance for Morrison. She is just knocking on the door, but no one is answering at that ball, not making it past the line. Again, another reason that Wexel is starting in goal. She makes stops like that when that ball should have been right in the net.
Ball sent forward. Clayton fighting there. Miami regains possession, but quickly gives it right back to the Bobcats. Here's Sensky, sending it forward. Here's Berg on the near side. Sent away by the Redhawks. Flag is up on the far side. It'll be offside. Bobcats with the indirect free kick. It'll be Bianco to take it. Prigge. This ball is sent over the touchline. It'll be a Bobcat throw-in. 3.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Still no score.
Another substitution as Paige Noor is going to come off that one.
Bobcat fans wanting a foul, though. Referee says no. Priggy. Good defending there. Here's Bianco, or Ganaki. Here's Dalen Roser. Tries to play it up, but it's stifled there by the Miami defense. Throw in Bobcats. 2:50 remains here in the first half. Here's Clayton. That pass looking for Ganaki, but it's collected by Miami. Long ball set. Miami trying to make something happen. Collected by the Bobcats. They go back to Wexel. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Ganaki trying to win the 50-50. Now Clayton. Ganaki finally comes with it. Here's Priggy. Back to Noor. All the way back to Wexel. Sensky sends the big ball.
Both teams.
Here's Darrow.
Both teams just look a little bit gassed. Obviously, they're both playing at a very high level here.
Darrow played the long ball. Here's Clayton now. Ball goes to Berg on the near side. Berg has it deflected. Throw in for the Bobcats. Just over 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Darrow the throw in. Gets it back. Whips the ball in. The header, nothing doing. Here's Campanella. Roser trying to make something happen. 48 seconds remain in the half. Throw in for the Bobcats. Ball goes in, and it'll be whistled dead by the referee. 30 seconds remaining here in this first half, and it looks like that will just about do it.
Jordan King to take this one. Again, she's played in 10 of the 16 games that they've faced here so far. And she has just been not allowing any of Ohio's offense to really do anything so far.
Miami will take their time with this free kick. Set long, and that will do it for this first half. At the end of the first half, the Ohio Bobcats 0, the Miami Redhawks 0.
And what a half that was, Cameron. I mean, what kind of positives did you see come from both teams? Why do you think the score is still 0-0?
Well, early we saw the Ohio Bobcats having a lot of attacking chances. But, you know, they didn't really get the ball deep into the box. We saw a lot of shots from outside the 18. I'd like to see them make maybe 1 or 2 extra passes, get it a little bit closer to goal, get a little bit higher quality chances, and maybe put one in the back of the net.
You're exactly right. And with that, we're going to take a quick break here from Bobcat TV. We'll be right back for a quick intermission.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chesafield on the campus of Ohio University for second half action of the Battle of the Bricks between the Ohio University Bobcats and the Miami University Redhawks. I'm alongside my partner, Samantha Garcia. Samantha, scoreless first half. What do the Bobcats need to do to draw first blood?
I think they just got to keep pushing up. I think they have had a lot of chances, but maybe aren't shooting enough. I think we got to raise the shots on goal. Ohio, after that half, only one that was actually on target. Maybe I would add a few more to that, but, you know, one does it. One does it. So as long as they keep putting it on net and try and slide one pass, I think the Bobcats can come away with this. If you're a Redhawks fan, you're going to want to see some of your guys step up a little bit harder and make offense. You see a lot of their play is kind of in the neutral zone, hanging around midfield, trying to set it up. But, again, Ohio's defense is just lethal.
Miami back in possession, but the Bobcats quickly take it back. Here's Knorr. Clayton starts the first half up top for the Bobcats. She did not start the game, but obviously the coaches thought well of her performance in that first half to keep her up top.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that one, too. Or also maybe resting some of the girls that we've seen and have that second half switch to come later in the game.
Here is Clayton. Now it's with 18, Shea Robertson. Robertson, a good move there. Tries to find Miller, but that one's over the byline, and Miami will have a goal kick.
Good defensive work there from Beneke as she fought along Abby. But again, just both teams really not giving them a break. All stepping, all good possessions. But again, scoreless half. Let's see how this one's going to turn out.
Robertson defending there. They get it to Knorr. Back to Robertson down this near touchline. Robertson looking for Clayton, but it's played away there. And it'll be a Bobcat throw-in. Knorr to throw it back in. Knorr looking. Sends it into the box. Here's Townsend. Townsend looking across. Still working on her defender. Looking for Ganaki. Sent away there by Sexton for the Redhawks. Big foul there right through the back of the Bobcat. That's number 26, Morgan Kolika, that was sent down there. And she wins the Bobcats a free kick.
And what a tough penalty that was. That was Ann Spatch that really sent Kolika to the turf. And again, surprised no cards have been shown yet. Again, that was the second one from Ann Spatch that, you know, really knocked the wind out of a Bobcat player.
Yeah, normally in these rivalry games, the referees make it a point to try and, you know, stifle any of that animosity. But this official letting both teams play here in the first half and early in this second. Ball wafted into the box. Miller. Here's Ganaki. Ganaki back to Townsend. Ganaki. Sends it over to Knorr. Knorr to Clayton. Clayton on the half turn. Right foot deflected. Robertson on the left foot tries to get it in, but it's saved. What a save there by Vakari to keep it a scoreless game.
And literally, her feet went over her head. What a stop there. And glad to see Robertson getting up after that one. That one would have put me down for a minute or two.
Miami awarded the throw-in. Bobcat fans don't like that one. This is Kylie Bianchi to throw it in. That ball's almost won by Clayton. Here's Knorr. Deflected up in the air. Here's Townsend on the right side. Townsend tries to cross, but it's turned away. Throw in for the Bobcats. 41 minutes remain here in the game. Ball thrown into Townsend. Townsend turns again. Wafted into the box. She's looking for Clayton. Clayton heads it down. Sent away by the Bobcat, or the Red Hawk defender. Sensky collects it. Finds Miller in the middle. Knorr looking to run at defenders. Pulls it back. It's deflected off of number 17, Bianchi, and it'll be the Bobcats' throw. Knorr down the touchline. Tries to find Robertson. Here's Clayton. Clayton gets around her defender. Cross whipped in. Tried to find Townsend, but it's headed away. Kolika trying to find Townsend on that right side. Throw in for the Bobcats. Kolika will take. Kolika on the half turn there. It's a foul in a dangerous area. Free kick for the Bobcats.
And a big chance here for Ohio to do something. This is their closest penalty that they've had. They had one earlier on that was around the 35 to 40, but when you're within 20, it is scary. Olivia Sensky to take this one. Her two options, if she's going to play it into a teammate or take one for herself. I mean, I think she's in range to do it. I think her kicks are very accurate as well. So if she decides to take this one, I wouldn't be surprised. Also lining up with her is Miller.
Sensky and Miller both standing over it. A little bit of a conversation going on. Miller will take with the right foot. The shot just over the bar, and it'll be a goal kick for the Red Hawks. Vicari will take.
And that skimmed that top piece of metal post up there. And maybe I want to say that Vicari had a tip on that one, but what a great shot. That's definitely going to bring the energy up for the Bobcats.
38 minutes remain here in this second half. Bobcats win it back again. Here's Townsend. Looking to take players on. The through ball. Ball sent in to the far side, but it's over the goal, and it'll be a goal kick.
And again, the win now playing a factor. Obviously, in that first half, it did as well. But now you're switching sides that you're shooting on. So Bobcats are still adjusting to that. That one maybe had a little bit more topspin than awarded. But again, the sun is now on the field, too, in the face of the Red Hawks defenders. So they're definitely going to need to lock down a bit more to make sure that they can't let anything pass them.
Wexel trying to play it up. That's headed away, and it's a throw-in for the Bobcats.
And
Moore will take.
Beinecke doing everything on the defense and offensive end. You see her winning that ball now, and even before that, she had a great play.
Here's Clayton to Miller. Miller goes back to Clayton. Clayton streaking down this near side. Clayton trying to outpace her defender. No call there. Clayton gets it back. Robertson trying to take it across, but that's stifled by the Miami defense. There could be things on here for the Red Hawks near. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman looking to take her space. Defended well by Ganaki. Throw in Bobcats.
And the sun is really weaving in and out of these clouds. Makes it colder for 1 minute. Then I take off the jacket, Cameron, and I'm frozen. So definitely the weather. Athens is always a weird place for weather. It's never normal.
Something tells me with the hard work on the field, they're not as cold as up here in the booth. Here's Sensky. Plays the long ball over to Townsend. Townsend trying to open up the Red Hawk defense. She's running at defenders now. Robertson near the byline. Tries to cross. That ball's deflected by the Red Hawks. It'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. 36 minutes remain scoreless here in the second half. Ball's thrown in. Robertson. Here's the cross. Looking for Miller. It falls for Clayton. Clayton does well to win the 50-50 there. Clayton still working on her defender. One there by Miami. But the clearance, no good, and Nor will throw it in.
And the double team action there from a swarm of Redhawks there. Good job to knock down the Ohio offense.
Miller finds Clayton. Clayton into Robertson. Robertson tried to play the 1-2 pass, but a little bit of miscommunication. That's defended well, but it'll be a throw in for the Bobcats again. Bobcats again with the majority of the possession coming out of the half. Here's Robertson. To Clayton. They swing it to Miller. Miller the shot. Knuckleball right into the chest of the Red Hawk goalkeeper, Izzy Vicari.
And that shot had some power behind that. You saw it just not move at all. It's a really, really tough kick, but right into the chest of Vicari. If she would have put just a little bit more emphasis on that, that one definitely would have been an ESPN top 10.
Miller looking for Robertson, trying to chase it down, but it'll be collected by Vicari.
You could hear on the field all the girls in the back cheering, do it again. Ohio getting a lot of great chances, but it's good to see on the field the girls can see it too.
It'll be a Red Hawk throw-in. Taking it is number 10, Kennedy Gray. Good defending there for the Bobcats, and it'll be a foul. Bobcats will have a free kick.
And again, that was Ann Spatch that had the foul called against her. That's now number 3 for her with no card, and she's playing a dangerous game here.
Here's Nor. Back to Sensky. Sensky, the big ball. Headed on there. Ganaki tried to get it. Here's Robertson. Still working. Tangled up there, and it'll be a Miami Red Hawk free kick.
And going down is Emily Sexton as Robertson loops her cleats in her legs and takes her down with her.
33 minutes remain here in the second half. Still scoreless.
Still surprised that no cards have been shown yet.
Flag is up on the near side, and it'll be offsides. Bobcats will get the indirect free kick.
That's something that Ohio works on very well in their practices and utilize them in games, is stepping forward when they see a girl trying to go make an offensive move. They've had a lot of stops this season so far, just really not allowing that through ball to be played.
Ball intercepted there. Here's number 6, Emily Sexton. Tried to play it for the far side, but there's nobody there. Here's Kolika. Gets it to Townsend. To Ganaki. Ganaki trying to play it forward. Foul called on the Red Hawks, and it'll be a Bobcat free kick. Taking this for the Bobcats will be number 14, Ella Bianco. Official says Bianco has to bring that one back just a few yards. Now she's ready to take it. Plays it short. Gets it back. And now plays the long ball. Second ball won there by Ganaki. Miller gets it over to Townsend on the far side. Townsend cuts it in. Townsend still with it. Nor to... Oh, what a great move there. No call there by the official. He's going to play advantage. No, he's not going to. Decision there from the referee that there was no advantage, and the Bobcats will have a free kick.
Cameron, at this point, I really don't know why a card hasn't been shown. That, again, no one other than Anspach. That was, again, another dirty play by her. Referees.
Oh, maybe we are going to get it is going to be a yellow card.
And she heard what I said. I guess the referees were listening to me. But, again, I think that's a very fair call. I think after 4 very nasty hits, she was able to finally get the yellow, and maybe it'll calm her down a bit. But still, like I said, she leads the team in points. That's how she scores. She's very aggressive.
Number 12, Haley Anspach, shown the caution there. 30 minutes remaining here in this second half. Olivia Sensky will play the free kick. She'll look to get it into a dangerous area for the Bobcats. Sensky raises her hand, plays it short. Ball lofted into the box. Cleared by the Redhawks, but quickly collected, and it's over to Knorr. Knorr plays the ball in. There's Robertson! Collected there by the Miami goalkeeper, Izzy Vakari. But again, Bobcats threatening here in this second half.
Robertson just coming in the second half. She's having a hard time really keeping that ball on her foot and making plays. Again, it could just be this Redhawks defense, but I see her struggling a little bit here so far.
Ball played out wide for the Redhawks. One there by the Bobcats. Back to Wexel. Wexel tries to clear a line. She gets it out to Townsend. Townsend, a nice move there. Gets it over to Robertson. There could be things on here for the Bobcats. Here's Robertson. Back to Townsend. Townsend taking on her man. The cross collected there by Vakari.
And a chance there again for Robertson. She had Clayton and Miller wide open on that left side. All she needed to do was look up, and she would have seen that wide open margin there again. What a chance for Ohio. They are just so close. You can smell it.
Whistle dead there for the Bobcat foul. It'll be a Miami free kick. Number 27, Riley Balconi to take this. .28 minutes remain here in the second half. Still scoreless. That ball tried to be flicked on, but it'll go over the byline just near the corner flag, and it'll be a goal kick for Sam Wexel and the Bobcats.
The Redhawks offense not really making too much noise here through 12 minutes of play. Really only Haley Anspach, who we've seen do some stuff. I'm really surprised by the play from some of these girls. I maybe was expecting a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more from Christina DeMarco. She's also trailing with 9 points, so she's the second points leader for this Redhawk team, and she's just a little quiet tonight. The Redhawks defense just really doing way more.
Thrown in for Robertson. Robertson gets it to Miller. Back to Knorr. Knorr plays it up the field for Ganaki. Ganaki into the box. Ganaki still working. Sends a cross into the box. It's wide, but it'll be collected by Kolika. Kolika trying to take her defender on. It's out of play off of a Redhawk defender. It'll be a corner kick for the Bobcats. Here's another chance.
And a big chance this could be, Cameron. We talk about setting up the play. You can't get any more perfect than this. And Paige Knorr is running over to take that corner kick. Ohio elects to have 3 girls back and send everyone else into that box.
Knorr gets ready to take it, raises her hand. Ball's whipped into the near post, deflected. Knorr's going to collect it near the byline. She sends it back in. Here's Clayton. Shot by Robertson, deflected up in the air and collected harmlessly by Zakari. Samantha, like we talked about Bobcats having the majority of the chances, majority of the possession. It's just a matter of getting it right there in the final third.
But again, all it takes is one. That's kind of my slogan. If the Red Hawks can get a turnover and they can go ahead and do something on offense, they're winning this game. It's soccer's such a weird sport because it can change so fast, but it does take a lot to get there.
Here's Miller. Miller has it intercepted there. Here's Cross. Cross tried to get it forward, but Colica was there. Miami sends it forward, finally clearing their lines. Give that back line a little bit of a breather. The ball deflected off of the Miami player, and Ohio will have a throw-in deep in their own territory. Bianco to take. Gets it into Townsend. Townsend tried to play it back, but a Miami player is there. The cross deflected, and Miami will have a corner. This is what we talked about. It only takes one, and here comes a chance for the Red Hawks.
To take that is Jordan King, the center defender for the Miami team. And she has had a great game in defense, really not allowing Abby Townsend to really be creative and put on a show.
King whips it into the box. Cleared away by the Bobcats. Second chance opportunity over the bar. Referee calls a stoppage. Ohio will have a couple of substitutions here.
Shea Robertson and Ganoki looking to come out. Big substitutions there. Again, smart play. Maybe Robertson just needs a breather to get back into this one, but sometimes when you get in your head, it's really hard to take that out, especially during a game.
Reagan Berg comes into the game in that target forward position. Ball sent forward. They're looking for Berg. Deflected there by the Red Hawks. Here's number 17, Bianchi. Bianchi has it stolen there. Here's Knorr. Knorr's got some time and space here. Looking for number 7, Clayton. Flag is up on the far side, though. That's offsides, and the Red Hawks will have a throw-in. 23 minutes remaining, scoreless second half here.
And that was a close call. Really just looking at the shoelaces on that one to be over the last defender. But it's, like you said, just shy of 20 minutes left in this game. This is MAC action. You don't want to end in a tie.
King lofts it forward, but it's Knorr collecting it. Knorr looking over the top. Collected there by number 23, Sears. But now here's Knorr to Miller. Miller, the big ball, gets it over to Townsend. There could be things on here for the Bobcats. Here's Townsend. Townsend trying to get it on the right foot. Squares it. Here's the shot. Nothing doing there. And again, that final third is the bugaboo for the Bobcats. Played out to Townsend. Townsend, what a move there. Trying to get free. Crosses it in. Collected by Vakari.
And Townsend has had some really great one-on-one plays, but crossing it a little too close to the goalie. She's definitely got to bring that one out, put it a little bit higher in the box for one of her teammates to collect. But she has had some serious hustle this game, just really not giving up. Not one time have I seen her really show any kind of tiredness or like she's got nothing left in the tank. It just seems like she's constantly getting filled up.
Throw in for Ohio. Here's Ali Campanella. Tried to play the big ball there, but it's collected by the Red Hawks, and Wexel will take it safely.
In a little change of formation for the Red Hawks. Looks like DeMarco is staying up pretty high, maybe by her lone self, to try and get some one-on-one action. I mean, nothing has worked for either team, so switching it up isn't a bad idea.
50-50 comes down for the Red Hawks, still in the air. And look out, here come the Red Hawks. Into the box, near the byline. It's Morrison, but that's deflected away by the Bobcats. Shielding there. Good battle here going on. Over by that corner flag. It's eventually tapped out, and the Red Hawks will have a throw-in.
Smart play there from Sensky to not let that one go and get another corner kick. Again, even in the corner kicks, both two and both unsuccessful for these two teams.
Berg trying to win that 50-50.
In a very, very, very late call is going to happen. Referee is going to go talk to the coach. He's not happy, saying, hey, I'm the one with the whistle. Let me do.
Looks like just a verbal warning there from the official. He's not going to hear it anymore from that Miami bench. It'll be a free kick for the Red Hawks.
You could hear both benches in this one, both creeping to get a goal and just put one over the top. No lead through almost 60 minutes of action, Cameron.
Ball lofted into the box, collected there by Wexel. Bobcats could counter here. It's out to Townsend. Townsend with time and space. She darts through the midfield. Townsend finds Clayton. Clayton could have a chance here. Good defending there, though, by the Red Hawk back line to recover on that Bobcat counterattack. Campanella trying to fight off that Miami defender, but it'll be Miami's throw-in.
"19 minutes left of regulation in this MAC action play. Ohio University 0, Miami 0. Still, I mean, this is a tough game.
Here's Sensky. Gets it out to Clayton. Back to Knorr. Knorr trying to find their number 20, Quentin Testevin. But this long ball is played over the top for Miami. Here's Morrison. Morrison gets it on her right foot. The shot is deflected away. Great defending there by Sensky to stifle the Red Hawk attack. And here's Knorr. Gets it to Clayton. Clayton double teamed here, but gets out of it nicely. Here's Clayton. Campanella looking there, but it's with the Red Hawks now. Bit of an odd deflection there. Red Hawks starting to have a little bit more time on the ball here in the second half. Bianchi. Stifled there by Sensky. Sensky shielding there. And it's over the touchline for a Red Hawk throw-in. Subs to come for both teams.
Looks like Abby Townsend and Haley Miller are going to come off. But Cameron, I don't think that's the last time we're going to see them. Aaron Rodgers might be saving them for a little bit later in this game to come back and have fresh legs, be well rested, so to get a last push for this game.
17 minutes remain here in this second half. We're still scoreless from Athens. Ball whipped into the box. Good defending there by the Bobcats. Ganaki with the foul there. And Miami will have a free kick in somewhat of a dangerous area. Number 21, King will take it. Referee stops the clock. Use some of that magic spray to show the Bobcat wall where they should be standing. Must be 10 yards away from the ball on a free kick. King lofts it into the box, into a dangerous area. Saved there by Wexel. Wexel does well there to collect that one, Samantha.
And what a chance. That's all we keep talking about are the chances, but they're coming and they're well-placed balls. They're good shots. Just the storyline is the goalies here tonight for both teams have just been absolutely exceptional.
Throw in for the Bobcats. Or the Redhawks, I'm sorry. Number 17, Bianchi will take it. Bianchi throws it in. Intercepted there by Clayton for Ganacci. Redhawk throw in. Sophia Cross throws it down the line. Nora is there for Campanella. The through ball here from Miami. Wexel out to the top of the box to stifle it. And again, Sam Wexel on her senior day showing out here for the Bobcats, keeping this game scoreless.
And that was a tag team there from Anspach, and it looked like Morrison too, just both bodies going straight for Wexel in the chest. And surprised how she held on to that ball.
Miami looking to get on the board. Whistled there by the referee. It's going to come out. Bobcats will have a free kick inside their own penalty area. Red Hawk coaches on the touchline astonished. They thought they might have been awarded a penalty there, but it goes the other way.
And not even just the coaching staff. You could see all the players have their hands in the air wondering why they didn't call that. Again, from up here, it could have gone either way. I don't think there was a defined answer.
Here's Ganacki. Gets it out wide. Cuts in. The shot, it's looking for Durig, and it's in! Number 22, Serena Durig on the doorstep. 14 minutes remain in the second half. Ohio Bobcats 1, Miami Redhawks 0.
And that's exactly how you would want to score on that one. Left alone on that far side. What a great setup there from Ganoki to kind of set that one up. The cross came beautifully. Good heads-up play. Bobcats now with the only lead so far in this game. Still 14 minutes left.
Samantha, we talked about the Bobcats dominating possession, dominating the amount of chances, and this time they finally get it right in the final third. And Serena Durig makes no mistake on the doorstep.
Yeah, she is just one of those players. She came on as a substitution, actually, and just so accurate. She knows when she touches the ball, it's always a good play.
Let's see if the Bobcats can use some of this momentum and get a second. Here's Ganacki. Kolika on that far side. Gets it for Ganacki. Miami trying to answer. Plays it down that far side. Ball whipped into the box. Headed away. Great move there by the attacking Red Hawk. Whipped it into the box. And now there's paper from what I think was the table all over the field there on that near side. Play continues. It'll be a throw-in for the Red Hawks.
And maybe if that was money, you and I would be down on the field trying to collect that one. But, you know, as much as you think that the wind doesn't play a factor in this, here's firsthand experience.
Never a dull moment here in Athens. Shot there. A little bit errant for the Red Hawks. Bobcats finally clear their lines. Here's Dierig. Ball goes out over the touchline. It'll be a Red Hawk throw.
And just a silent assassin she is. We did not say her name until she put it in the back of the net. And it wasn't an equalizer. It was for the game. Serena Dierig just coming up so big in this game.
11.5 minutes remaining here in this game. Down the near touchline, Noor defending. Good defending again there from Noor. She's been at it all day. Throwing it in for the Red Hawks is number 16, Sophia Cross. Cross, trying a long throw. Into the middle, near the penalty spot. Headed away by the Bobcats. Deflected back up in the air. 50-50 ball, won by the Bobcats, and Noor sends it away.
And you're going to want to think that now Ohio might sit back a tiny bit more. Yes, it'd be good to score another, but when your lead is only by 1 against a really tough Miami team, especially in MAC action, you're definitely going to want to play a little bit more defense.
Yeah, the Bobcats come into this game in first place in the Mid-American Conference table. This game, 3 points in this game could go a long way towards hosting the first round of the MAC tournament and possibly eventually, if they win the number 1 seed, the semifinals and finals after that. That's a long way from now, though. Red Hawks trying to get through, and there's Wexel. Wexel again, there to save it. 10 minutes remaining here in the second half. Played forward. Here's Dierig. Dierig has it intercepted. Red Hawks still looking for that equalizer. It's Bianco defending. Bianco shielding now. Sends it out over the touchline. It'll be a Red Hawk throw-in. Ball whipped into the box. Noor again is there to head it away. Clayton sends it out. Could be things on here for the Bobcats if they can win it here. But it's sent back to Vakari. 9 minutes remain. 1-0 Bobcats. Here's Bianchi. Defended there by Noor. Campanella. Back to Clayton. Clayton to Dierig. Gets it through the middle. Here's Ganaki. Over to the far touchline. Cutting it in. In at Campanella. Played back safely. Bobcats doing a good job of keeping possession here. Here's Noor. Whips this one into the box. Collected there harmlessly by Vakari. Punted by Vakari. 50-50 ball won there by the Bobcats. Number 24, Carson Prigge. Samantha, it seems like Priggy does a lot of the dirty work there in the middle, winning those 50-50 balls.
Oh, yeah, it's another reason, yes, she doesn't have a lot of points in the score sheet, but, man, when she is on the field, she is electric. And
corner kick here for the Red Hawks. They'll try to equalize. 7.5 minutes remain here in the second half. 1-0 Bobcats.
And now this is the fourth corner kick for the Red Hawks here tonight. They've come up empty on all of them. But maybe now with the deficit, they may put a little bit more in that kick.
Here's the cross. Ganaki wins it on the front post. Sends it away. Miami will have a free throw to come right back. Sexton loses it there. Tried to find someone on the back post, but there's nobody there. It'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats.
And Wexel is going to let that one just roll out. And a good chance for a substitution. Cameron, we really thought that Abby Townsend or Miller was going to be the one that finds the back of the net. But the goal happened when they weren't even on the field. The depth of this Ohio offense is amazing. Again, now with both of them on and fresh legs, we might see this lead climb a little bit more.
Yeah, the Bobcats, a second goal for them could be decisive here this late with just 6 minutes remaining here in this second half. Nora will take the throw-in. Referee stops the clock because there was an extra ball in play, but now we're ready to go. Here's Clayton. Nora plays it forward. Robertson will chase it. Trying to get there, but not in time as Vakari collects it off the ground. Vakari sends it forward. Miami comes down with the 50-50. Miami looking for the equalizer. Good defending there by Ganaki. Really good work there. And now here come the Bobcats with time and space. Pulled down there by the Red Hawks, and it'll be a Bobcat free kick.
And no
Colico
card.
was the one fouled there.
And no card again, Cameron. Really surprised. This referee likes to keep those tucked away in his pocket, and they may be collecting dust. He has only used one from Haley Ann Spatch that was well deserved, but again, that one looked like there was a little bit more on that one.
Sensky will do well to take her time with this one. Just under 5 minutes remain here in this second half. Sensky sends it long. Flicked on for Clayton. Ball comes out and the Red Hawks clear their lines. Ball bouncing back and forth here. Still in the air. Clayton will try and bring it down. Nor does well to win the 50-50. Nor still working. Sends it forward. It's out of the box. Vakari will play it with her feet. Tries to loft it forward. Well done there by Campanella to win it. Here's Ganaki. Ganaki does well to shield the Miami defender. Gets it out to Clayton. Clayton sends a through ball for Ganaki. Ganaki looking to cross. Ganaki evades the Miami defender. The cross is for Townsend. Townsend on the penalty spot. The right-footed shot is saved by Vakari. That could have been the decider with just 3.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. But Vakari keeps the Red Hawks alive.
What a placement there, too, from Townsend. Low and on the ground hard. It's really tough to stop that, but another reason Vakari is just a tank back there.
Here's Clayton now. Clayton into the box. Cuts it back to her right foot. To the back post, but nobody's there. Goal kick for the Red Hawks. 3 minutes remain here in the second half. 1-0 Ohio. Time ticking down. These Bobcat fans are starting to really get into it now. Here's Sensky. Sensky plays it back to Wexel. Wexel out wide. Sensky to Campanella. Campanella with time and space now. Gets her head up, finds Ganaki. Ganaki plays it out wide to Kolika. Kolika to Townsend. 2.5 minutes remaining. Townsend drops another defender, Miami Redhawk defender off. We've seen those foot skills aplenty today. Ganaki.
And it looks like Ohio is just trying to keep possession for these last few minutes as the time winds down, but they might even try and push for another offensive spring, but Miami really with nothing left in the tank.
Robertson getting into the box. The cross is looking for Clayton, but it's defended well by the Redhawks. Redhawks looking to use some of that desperation now. Here's number 17, Kaylee Bianchi. That ball's collected, but almost collected by Wexel, but kicked away. Nor does want to collect it. Just 1.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Here's Clayton. Clayton looking to the middle. She finds Kolika. To Ganaki. Ganaki looking for Clayton on the near side. Clayton's got time and space now. Clayton takes it to the corner, trying to milk off some of this clock. Off the Miami defender, and it'll be Ohio's throw-in. Just 1 minute remaining here in the second half. Nora will take her sweet time going over to take this throw-in.
And the fans are loud and cheering. What a way to come off a win on senior night. Obviously 40 seconds left. Might be something else, but
Nor stifles what could have been a last chance for the Redhawks. That ball won by Robertson. 25 seconds remaining here in the second half. Here's Clayton. Clayton might take it to the corner again. She does. Clayton with 20 seconds, 19. Still in the corner, shielding Miami defenders. That ball's off of Miami. It'll be Ohio's throw-in with just 10 seconds remaining. Take their time with the throw-in. Here's Campanella, 3 seconds remaining, and that will do it. The Ohio Bobcats are your winners of the first installment of this Battle of the Bricks. They remain atop of the MAC standings with a 1-0 victory over Miami.
And that's the only way to do it. You come in, you play hard-fought soccer, and you leave with a win. What a great way at Chesapeake to end this one off for the seniors. Again, 7 of the seniors. Obviously, there's still more to come. Ohio still climbs up the boards as they are still sitting comfortably at number 1 for the MAC Ohio Soccer.
Serena Dierig, the hero tonight on the doorstep, gets the lone goal for the Bobcats. And again, as you said, the Bobcats aren't done yet. They have aspirations to win this Mid-American Conference, win that first seed, and go deep into the NCAA tournament.
Exactly. And again, no better way to do it than a 1-0 victory. But yeah, final thoughts.
Really fun one here from Chesapeake in Athens, Ohio. For myself and Samantha Garcia, so long, a 1-0 victory for the Bobcats.